Jonathan had gone his whole life without ever having a pet. Then Willie and Fluffy entered his life.
Hola. Hola.
The first time Jonathan saw them, they were barely holding on. They were only a few weeks old when he found them after a violent storm in the countryside.
Willie.
Unfortunately, the babies lost their moms and ended up all alone. After hearing what they'd been through, Jonathan brought them home from a local farmer. But he was still full of worry. Will the little ones make it through the night? It was obvious they'd both been through a lot. Fluffy was badly injured and had several wounds that needed treatment right away. Willie had a serious injury to her neck, and she could barely lift her head. But despite everything, they were both fighting. And Jonathan took on the job as if they were the last two sheep in the world. Without wasting any time, he rushed them to the vet and got them the care they needed. Giving them love was the first medicine on the list. The first night was the hardest. 2 tiny lambs inside his home, struggling just to stay alive. Jonathan barely slept. Every few hours he was up again, checking on them, preparing bottles, gently waking them to eat. Jonathan couldn't bear the thought that they might not make it. So he did everything he could to help them recover. From countless vet visits to getting up at night to bottle feed them and sleeping right beside them on the floor. Luckily, bit by bit, Willie and Fluffy were getting stronger. Until they were strong enough to demand their next bottles. Fluffy was the first to become noticeably curious again. He turned out to be a very gentle boy. So Jonathan gave Fluffy a stuffed sheep to keep him company. He thought it might help him feel less lonely. But it worked even better than expected. Fluffy ate, slept, and played with it like it was his best friend. As Fluffy got stronger, his personality became very clear. He wasn't independent at all. He's incredibly affectionate and is always looking for cuddles or someone to play with. But more than anything, Fluffy is a total people lover. The moment he sees Jonathan sitting down, he comes running straight over, ready to jump right into his lap. He never really gives much personal space. If Jonathan is busy doing something outside, Fluffy will just follow along. He is always right there, supervising and asking for attention. And if you try to ignore him, he'll gently nudge you with his head until you give in. Willie, on the other hand, started showing her mischievous side. Unlike her calm brother, this girl didn't miss a chance to keep everyone on their toes. She would jump on the sofa and try to sneak a bite from the table. Wires, let's just say they didn't stand a chance. Still, Willie acts truly like Daddy's little princess.
Willie?
Every time she sees Jonathan, she runs straight over like, Where have you been? She will circle him like a tiny shark all around the farm. So basically, no work can ever get done. And when she finally gets tired, she curls up and falls asleep right on his lap. Probably already planning her next little mischief. So Jonathan knew it was time for the little duo to spend more time outside. And before long, the two were happily racing around the fields. They love exploring everything around, stopping to sniff every new patch of grass and trying to taste anything they can reach along the way. Sometimes they even break into full-speed races across the fields. Though they're faster than Jonathan, so he never really wins anymore. And they're the ones who decide when it's time to go outside. They wait by the house, and the second Jonathan steps out, they're already ready for a walk.
Jonathan treats little ones like his own kids.
And judging by how they follow him everywhere like a shadow, they definitely see him as their dad. Even when he just moves a few steps away, Fluffy and Willie are right behind him. As they got older, their personalities began to show more clearly. Especially Willie. She's always had that little princess vibe. And now it shows even more, especially when strangers come around. While Fluffy is always right next to Jonathan when someone comes over. And if they get too close, they'll try to butt his head. Willie, on the other hand, keeps her distance completely. She won't let strangers near her, just steps away and watches everything carefully from afar. And even Jonathan didn't escape it. Every time he tries to cuddle Willie, she leans away like, "Personal space, Dad." And only Fluffy is always ready for all the extra attention. So when Willie actually comes over on her own and just stays there for a cuddle, for Jonathan, that means everything. Jonathan feels that what he went through with Willie and Fluffy only made their bond even stronger. They are family now. And even though Willie doesn't need his attention 24/7 anymore, she'll always be his little princess.